The big talked about moment, Ryan Howard, Caitlin Clark, jawing back and forth.
Tensions exploded on the court. Caitlin Clark got chippy with her opponent and sent a clear signal, "I'm not backing down." The game turned fiery. Bodies hit the floor, but Clark held her ground.
Clark in that moment saying, "I'm not scared of you. I'm not afraid." Then giving her a sarcastic thumbs up. And Ryan Howard, by the way,
with Natasha Howard going off for 26 points. With less than 30 seconds left in the first quarter, Caitlin Clark pushed the pace. Dribbling up the court, as Atlanta Dream's Ryan Howard applied relentless, full-court pressure. The tension was thick. Every move watched, every step challenged. Suddenly, Howard threw a hard bump, followed by a shove that sparked an instant reaction. Clark didn't back down. She fired back with fierce confidence, telling Howard, "I'm not scared of you." Teammates rushed in to cool things down, but the intensity was clear. This was more than just a game. The crowd erupted, cameras zoomed in on the moment, and social media exploded with fans and analysts dissecting every second of the showdown.
"Oh, Caitlin Clark, I've already seen him, like she was targeted." Look, Ryan Howard was up in her grill all game, and there's the bump, there's the physical challenge there, and some words. "I'm not afraid of you. I'm not scared of you. I'm sorry."
But this wasn't just a random flare-up. These two teams had already locked horns just 48 hours earlier in a heart-stopping, down-to-the-wire battle that ended with Atlanta sneaking away with a 1-point victory.
Yeah, Ryan Howard was overly physical. It's because the referees let her be overly physical. That's not a knock on Ryan Howard. It's a knock on the referees. It's a knock on the referees there. But all in all, I thought it was a really good game. I thought it was a really good game. Not really good game. I thought it was a really good game from Ryan Howard. And completely, it's the referee's fault. It is the referee's fault. There are positives you take from the Fever. Obviously, you're seeing the Indiana, half of the freaking Dream fans or half the people there were Fever fans. As you can see, every game's a home game. But if you guys did not see at that game, when the Fever were at the free throw line,
that narrow loss left the Fever burning for redemption, and you could feel the tension crackling on the court every second. This wasn't just a game. It was personal. And if you thought that was all, think again. Just a few games ago, Caitlin Clark was in the spotlight for a fiery clash with Angel Reese that sparked a flagrant foul, widespread media attention, and even sparked debates across the country. The WNBA is turning up the heat like never before, with rivalries sharpening and emotions running high. And at the center of this storm is Caitlin Clark, fearless, relentless, and proving time and again that she's not just playing for points, but for respect, pride, and a legacy that's only just beginning. The game was pure intensity from start to finish, a true slugfest. 5 players racked up 5 or more fouls, and Brittany Griner fouled out in the fourth quarter. Natasha Howard led the charge for Indiana with a blazing 26 points, while Kelsey Mitchell chipped in 17. Though Caitlin Clark had a quieter shooting night with 11 points and 6 assists, she showed up when it mattered most. The Fever sealed the deal on a dominant 10-1 run, capped off by a clutch layup from Aliyah Boston and ice-cold free throws in the final seconds. This win was earned the hard way, and it showed. And here's a stat that flew under the radar. Caitlin Clark went 0 for 5 from beyond the arc, snapping her incredible streak of 140 straight games with at least one made three-pointer, spanning college and WNBA since January 2022. An era ended tonight, but with Clark's talent, it's just the beginning of a whole new chapter. This wasn't just another regular season game, it was a full-on spectacle that sent shockwaves through the WNBA and beyond. The Atlanta Dream took a bold step by moving this high-stakes clash to the massive 17,000-seat State Farm Arena, signaling just how serious the league is about growing the game. The crowd? Absolutely packed. Fans from all over showed up ready to witness history, creating an electric atmosphere that crackled with energy from tip-off to the final buzzer. The night was elevated even more by a jaw-dropping halftime performance from the powerhouse R&B artist Ari Lennox, who had the entire arena vibing and hyped up for the second half. The lights, the music, the fans, it all combined to create a playoff-like environment, proving once again that women's basketball is not just a sport, but a full entertainment experience that can rival any major league event. And the exposure? Next level. With the game airing live on Prime Video, millions across the country and the world got to tune in and feel the intensity firsthand. The spotlight was on the players, the drama, and the fierce competition that's redefining the league. Social media exploded, commentators were buzzing, and analysts were breaking down every moment. On the court, the stakes were sky high. Every possession mattered, every foul was contested, and the passion was palpable. The players weren't just playing for a win, they were playing to prove a point, to elevate the league's status, and to inspire a new generation of fans and athletes. This game wasn't just about basketball. It was a celebration of the sport's growth, the players' resilience, and the unstoppable momentum the WNBA is building. Caitlin Clark might not have had her signature touch from three-point range in this particular game, going 0 for 5 and snapping an incredible 140-game streak with at least one made three-pointer. But her value to the Indiana Fever runs far deeper than the stat sheet. From the moment she steps onto the hardwood, there's a shift in energy. The defense tightens. The crowd leans in. The cameras don't blink. It's not just about the points she puts up. It's about the pressure she applies to opposing teams simply by being on the floor. Her court vision remains elite, threading passes through traffic and setting up teammates with pinpoint accuracy. Her leadership is vocal and visible, directing traffic, hyping her team, and holding everyone, including herself, accountable. Even on an off night, Clark's composure and competitiveness elevate her teammates, inspire confidence, and spark momentum-shifting moments. Off the ball, she's constantly in motion, pulling defenders with her and opening up lanes. On defense, she battles, never backing down, always locked in. And when the game is on the line, she wants the ball in her hands. That mindset, that magnetic intensity, is what transforms her from a talented rookie into a generational player already altering the landscape of the WNBA. She doesn't just play in the spotlight, she brings it with her. And with each game, each rivalry, each moment of adversity, Caitlin Clark is rewriting what it means to be a rookie and raising the bar for what's expected from the face of a franchise. Clark's leadership shines through whether she's dropping assists, setting up teammates, or standing tall in those tense, pressure-packed moments. She talks the talk and walks the walk, never backing down, never showing fear. Her confidence radiates through every move, every play, and every interaction, forcing opponents to respect her on and off the ball. Beyond just scoring, Caitlin Clark embodies a new era of basketball in the WNBA. A blend of skill, confidence, and charisma that commands attention. Coaches meticulously study her every movement, trying to find ways to slow her down. But her ability to read the game and adapt in real time keeps her steps ahead. Media analysts debate her every shot and decision, recognizing that she isn't just playing the game, she's changing how it's played. Her influence stretches far beyond the box score. Teammates feed off her energy and fearlessness, knowing that Clark's presence means the Indiana Fever are never out of a fight. She's a leader on the floor, vocal, intense, and relentless, pushing everyone around her to elevate their game. Opponents approach her with a mix of respect and caution because she has proven time and again that she can take over any moment. Whether with a deep three, a razor-sharp assist, or a tough defensive stand. Clark's charisma and competitive edge also make her a lightning rod for rivalries and headlines. From heated exchanges on the court to viral social media moments, she's stirring up conversations that keep fans invested and leagues buzzing. Her ability to stay composed under pressure, speak her mind, and back it up with performance makes her a magnetic figure in women's sports, drawing in new viewers and expanding the game's reach. This isn't just a rookie with potential. This is a rising icon who is redefining what it means to be a star in the WNBA. Her journey is inspiring a new generation of players and fans alike, proving that heart, talent, and fearlessness can break barriers and rewrite history. With every game, Caitlin Clark cements her legacy as one of the most exciting and impactful players to ever grace the league, and her story is just getting started. So, what do you think? Was Clark just standing her ground, or is this the spark that ignites the league's next big rivalry? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you live for this kind of drama and high-stakes basketball, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. We've got more heat, more highlights, and all the WNBA action coming your way. Stay tuned.